The buy box on Amazon is a mystery for most people, but there are ways that you can absolutely hack it to ensure that you are the person winning the buy box and making sure that you're getting all the money that's available for you on Amazon. So in this video, I want to give you my top tips for winning the buy box, including the must-dos and the really ought-to-dos to help you win the buy box this year. Now, if you like this kind of information where I'm helping you build your Amazon business, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That way I'll know you want more information like this. Also consider subscribing to my channel, post brand new money making information just like this each and every day. If you've got any questions or comments, comment below and I'll answer personally for you. With that being said, let's get into the buy box. If you've got the buy box, you get the sale 81% of the time in general, but that actually is in the 90s if you're actually on a mobile. So having the buy box is massively important. So hopefully that gives you some pause for thought on that. Whereas here, look, it's like you can see this 22 other people who are selling this product. It's very easy to get to them. It's not on mobile. You have to kind of, it's a different experience. I guess that's what I'm getting at. Anyway, so that's a good shot. How do you get the buy box? What is important about the buy box? So let me start with the musts. Without this, you can't even get close to the buy box, okay? So you must have a professional seller account. Hopefully that's pretty obvious. If you're on a individual plan, you just don't get it, okay? You just don't get the buy box. Your stuff must be new. So you've got to be selling something new, can't be a used item, okay? That's a must. It must be available. So if your stuff's not actually in stock, then you just won't get the buy box. So they're all, if you don't have that, you won't get even close. But then how do you optimize to get it more of the time? So Amazon FBA is given priority over everything else. There is a few different reasons for that, but I think primarily there's two reasons. Number one is financial. Amazon wants to get paid for making sales. If you are FBA, then Amazon gets paid more money. Simple as that, okay? Versus if you do FBM. Number two, I think is a customer experience as well. Amazon knows that the customer experience with FBA is going to be at least within their control, so the customer gets hopefully a good outcome from dealing with Amazon, okay? So FBA, very important. In fact, it's the number one distinguishing factor about having the buy box or not having the buy box outside of those four I just shared with you. Having said that, in America specifically, you can do something called Seller Fulfilled Prime, which is very good. And effectively what that is it is you doing all the fulfillment yourself. So that's FBM, Fulfilled by Merchant. But you've gone through certain checks that Amazon does, where it now says your shipments and your listing are eligible to be shown on Prime as well. So people can get access to them with Prime as well, which is Seller Fulfilled Prime. So that's also very good. And I don't have any hard data, but I suspect that Amazon treats them very similarly as far as buy box eligibility, okay? But I don't have hard data. That's just a suspect, okay? Next, the price. So the price is a really big one. Let's get rid of this picture of this lady. That's a great picture though, don't you reckon? Very cool, like visual representation of the thing. Anyway, so the price is important. All things being equal, the cheapest price gets the buy box. All things being equal, the cheapest price will get the buy box. So that then means if you look at what Amazon's been doing with allowing you to set a price range, for instance, within Seller Central, where you can become the lowest price in any given bidding war on Amazon. That all speaks to why they've done that. They don't give a rat's ass about your profitability. They just want to get the best possible deals for their customers, okay? Not for you, for their customers. So that's a very, very good reason to ensure that you're the only person selling your product, okay? And there's lots of ways we've covered already to do that, okay? So the lower the landed price, what's called the landed price, which is just the selling price on Amazon, the more likely you are in any given battle to get the buy box, to actually get the buy box, okay? The final one is shipping time. So if you are shipping via fulfilled by merchant and your shipping is taking a certain amount of time, and Amazon's using FBA and that's taking 1 day, then the person who gets it in the hands of the customer the fastest will get the buy box. So they're the biggest factors. There's others as well, but for the most part, they are the very, very biggest factors that influence whether or not you can get the buy box. And clearly, having the buy box is a massive deal on Amazon. It's absolutely massive. Now, if you first go and set a new product on Amazon, chances are you will not get the buy box. You will not have the buy box, okay? Even if there's nobody else selling the product, you probably still won't have the buy box. And that's because for the first two weeks or so, Amazon doesn't trust you. They just don't trust you to do the right thing by their customers with a new product, a new seller, okay? So they don't give you the buy box. But as long as there's nobody else jumps on the listing, it's not a big deal. Okay, it's not a big deal. The customer is happy to go through the process, in my experience anyway, to actually go and buy the product without it being in the buy box. Okay, so don't stress about that if you find that. That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of over 2,500 Australian e-commerce professionals who sell things on Amazon, Shopify, eBay, and our own, of course, websites as well. Now, if you'd like to find out more about what we do with sales of over $50 million, you may want to come along and check out www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au to find out more and join us. With that being said, I'll see you there next time.